when you guys see this white empty table, you know I'm gonna show you a ton of dinosaur toys. Roll the intro. Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm going to show you guys my entire collection of Schleich dinosaur toys and models. This is actually my first time doing a Schleich toys collection video, and I'm super excited, and the reason why is because Schleich just released 3 brand new dinosaur models. The first one right over here, it's a Carnotaurus. We will not go into too much details. Looks pretty weird to me, the feet are just too large, but the details and the paintwork looks pretty amazing. Take a look at the details, really amazing stuff. This one is an Amargasaurus, which was already released like earlier this year, and the next one is another Velociraptor. Okay, not a big fan of this, but take a look at the T-Rex. Looks pretty good. The head sculpt looks a little bit weird to me, but overall this looks pretty fantastic. I love the paintwork and I love the details. Okay, so let's get on with my collection video. Okay, so basically, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of like dinosaur models. Okay, I like them, but not the huge fan. But this one right over here, which I've just got recently, this is not exactly a brand new model, but this is a model in 2017. A Cantrosaurus. This is actually pretty accurate. Okay, in terms of ratio, the head is really small compared to the body, which is accurate enough. The Cantrosaurus has like bony plates which gradually transform into spikes, so they got this right. And those 2 spikes at the end of the tail, they are actually the longest, so they got this right as well. So overall, this is a pretty cool model, I would say. Okay, let me just try to remove this string. Okay, so I just got this recently from like Toys R Us. You know, Schleich toys, they are available everywhere. So we have a Cantrosaurus right over here. This is from the late Jurassic period. It is known as the sharp point lizard. Okay, the next one which I've just got recently is the Allosaurus. Very unusual of Schleich to produce a model like this, because it's pretty dull in color. Can move the mouth. You can't move the tail or the legs. There's no articulation. And some of them actually has their name written below. So this one has Allosaurus written right below. The Allosaurus is known as a different lizard, okay? A huge carnivorous dinosaur, also from the late Cretaceous period. And let's take a look at some of my other dinosaur toys from Schleich. This one right over here was also purchased this year, but earlier this year. This is actually a Barapasaurus. Looks pretty cartoonish, I would say, but still looks pretty nice, and this would definitely appeal to kids. Take a look at this blue spots. Very nice paintwork, but those spikes looks pretty unrealistic to me. I mean, they are very rounded, so I'm not too sure, but I love the detail. The detailing on their skin texture looks pretty nice. Blunt teeth, which is correct. So we have a Barapasaurus. Place it right over here, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite models. Okay, it's the Therizinosaurus. Okay, the Therizinosaurus, this is actually not an accurate model. I like this for the colors, and this definitely to me looks like a dragon from like a fairy tale. So I like this not as a dinosaur, but as a desktop model. It looks brilliant. Really amazing feathers. You can move the arms. You can't move the jaw. Oh, you can. Okay, you can move the jaw. Very nice details on the face sculpt. Amazing paintwork as well. You can see the luminous green eyes. very nicely detailed. As you guys know, Schleich dinosaur models, they are usually very detailed. But one of the things which I don't like is that, once you get them from Toys R Us, they are usually pretty much damaged. I can show you guys one of my very badly damaged Giganotosaurus. I got this from Toys R Us, and the tail was like very badly damaged. You can see the skin is like peeling off. The reason why is because all these toys that are placed on Toys R Us shelves, and kids just throw them around, put them on the floor. So yeah, if you are watching this Schleich, please do something about it. Okay, so we have a Giganotosaurus right over here. It has an articulated jaw, which I really like. The colors looks pretty nice, but definitely they look pretty cartoonish in a way. Giganotosaurus, probably larger than a T-Rex. Okay, gonna place it right over here, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one, it's a Stegosaurus, which looks very much like the Kentrosaurus in terms of the pose. So we have a roof lizard right over here. This has no articulation. I think this came together with another dinosaur, can't really remember. A 2015 model, so this is relatively new. Okay, the next one, a pretty unique T-Rex, and this is from the Schleich Advent Calendar from last year, 2016 Advent Calendar. So it came with this T-Rex, an exclusive blue T-Rex, a repainted version of the original green version. Very nice vibrant colors, but definitely this will appeal more to kids rather than collectors. Okay, pretty nice, but the paint is like peeling off from the teeth. Amazing details. We have the Tyrant Lizard King. In terms of accuracy, I would say it looks pretty good, but the pose looks kind of weird, kind of cartoonish, kind of they look fun, I would say. Okay, but very nice scales on the body. But don't drop them and don't knock them onto hard surfaces, as the skin texture can peel off pretty easily. Okay, gonna place the T-Rex right over here, and let's have a look at the next one. Okay, the Brachiosaurus is also one of my favorite models from Schleich. I feel this looks pretty accurate. Take a look at this. The Brachiosaurus is known as the arm lizard because of the two front legs. I've said this like plenty of times. I know that. And the Brachiosaurus has a hump at the top of his head, long neck, and this dinosaur, it didn't swallow. It didn't chew its food. It basically swallowed leaves on the whole and grind them up in this huge belly over here with the help of stones and rocks that it swallowed. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff, right? Okay, the next one, let's see, what do we have? Okay, we have some pretty interesting prehistoric flying reptiles, not exactly dinosaurs, but they are of course from Schleich Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Animals series. We have a Quetzalcoatlus over here. Very nice details. Turn it over. Let's see which year this was produced in. 2011. So some of this have the names written below, which is really good. Okay, so we can basically learn the names of the dinosaurs if we can't remember. Okay, let's move on to more. Okay, the next one, which is right over here. So this is the older version of the Carnotaurus, which I don't really like because the head sculpt looks really weird. But the finishing on the horns, they look incredible. Okay, take a look at those horns. Very weathered, very nice texture. And take a look at the skin texture right over here. You can see some circular skin texture around the horns, and they slowly spread to little scales right over here. So in terms of the skin texture, this looks brilliant. You can see the veins You can see the creases right over here, so they look pretty impressive in terms of detailing and the paintwork. Yeah, pretty nice. This is actually one of my favorite models as well, but definitely you can't compare them with those really accurate models from Apple, PNSO, and Collecte. Schleich has their own unique selling point, I would say. So let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Triceratops. Personally, I feel Schleich make better herbivorous dinosaurs, and this is an example why. A Triceratops, very nicely done. The horns looks pretty nice. You can see some nice texture on it. Very nice bedded texture, some scratches here and there, some dents over here. Pretty cool. And you can see the big light mouth for the Triceratops to snap and chew leaves and twigs and stuff. Three-horn face right over here, which is a favorite herbivorous dinosaur from me. Triceratops, definitely one of them. Cantrosaurus, Brachiosaurus, there are just too many of them, but my favorite has to be the Therizinosaurus. Okay, next one. Okay, I have another Triceratops which I purchased not very long ago. This is a pretty heavyweight Triceratops which was produced in 2011. The condition of this is still pretty good. Okay, the texture of this is actually very different to that of a Carnotaurus. The Carnotaurus feels slightly soft. It has a rubbery feel to it. This, it has a hard feel. Okay, very hard resin kind of feel. Okay, very nicely detailed of three-horn face. The colors looks pretty realistic as well. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one right over here came from a series of their first giants, and this is an Amargasaurus. Very nice scales right over here, and here are some like stretch marks and stuff. Nice creases, but the face just looks very fake to me. I don't know why. And the teeth, they look very even for a carnivorous dinosaur. Oh, that hurts. Just kidding. Okay, so we have an Herrera's lizard right over here. Okay, pretty good. The texture of this is pretty hard as well, pretty tough, so you wouldn't need to worry about the peel off. Next, let's see. Okay, this one, this T-Rex over here is one of my first Schleich models. This is the one that has a rubbery texture, so if you drop it on the floor, the scales might come off pretty easily. So you have to be really careful, particularly at the tip of the tail. Usually you can see some wear and tear at the end of the tail, because when you place them into the cupboards, they knock against the wall, and yeah, it would suffer some wear and tear pretty easily. So this has an articulated jaw. So I think basically only the Therizinosaurus has articulated limbs. So basically the rest do not have. I'll place it right over here. There's a space right over there, and take a look at all these dinosaurs. They have really large feet. Okay, not complaining because they make them easier to stand. Next, I have a spiked lizard over here, and this is known as the Styracosaurus. Okay, very cool, very nice mix of paint, very vibrant. You have like orange, yellow, blue paint, very huge frill with like spikes all over it. Amazing stuff. This too looks like eyes, like like peacocks and owls, using them to like scare off predators. I'm not saying that the Styracosaurus has this kind of defense mechanism. It just reminds me of that. Okay, Styracosaurus, very cool. Has two false horns right over here. Okay, tough, very tough. I like it. Next, let's see what else do we have. Another Therizinosaurus. I think this came together with the yellow Triceratops in a box set. Pretty cool, but this produced like a screeching noise whenever I place it on my shelf. If you take a look at those claws, they suffer wear and tear very easily. Take a look at this. The paint came off like, very easily. Okay, so we have a Therizinosaurus right over here. This is more subtle in terms of colors as compared to the one behind. Take a look at this. You can hear the screeching noise when you move it on the shelf. So not a good move to move it. No pun intended. Okay, so we have a raptor right over here. A red raptor. I think this came together with the advent calendar. I can't really remember. So we can move the jaw. Velociraptor, the swift Caesar. I have 3 of them from Schleich. Okay. I feel they should stop producing, Velociraptors already. They have so many of them. Okay, the next one we have is Mr. Dillo. If you guys know who is Mr. Dillo, hats off to you. So basically I used the Dilophosaurus in one of my battle videos and I caught him Mr. Dillo. Okay, so we have a Dilophosaurus over here. What is the nickname of the Dilophosaurus? Is it like double-crested lizard? Can't really remember. So Dilophosaurus, yep, it doesn't have the frill, which was seen in the Jurassic Park. Okay, so yep, but this is more accurate than the one from Jurassic Park for sure. So you can see some nice mix of paint, very nice color combination I would say, but definitely not realistic to me unless they are like birds. So you have the mix of blue and red. Very cool. And these little knobs over here, they are red in color. Dilophosaurus. And when was this produced? Let's have a look. Can tell. 2015. Okay. During the year where Jurassic World was made. In case you guys do not know, Jurassic World 2 The Fallen Kingdom is coming out next year and they have just finished filming. Another raptor, but this has no articulation. Not too sure how I got this. Can't remember. A 2011 model. I'm not too sure whether I got this individually or did this came in a pack. Can't remember. Not nice. I don't like this. Okay, this one is the classic raptor, all the way back in 2011. This one looks pretty good, I would say. I definitely prefer this to the red and the blue one. Okay, in terms of colors, in terms of colors, yes, just colors. Okay, it's better. Okay, what else do we have? We have Mr. Spino. Okay, Mr. Spino. I've used this guy plenty of times in my battle videos. Very cool. It has an articulated jaw, which I really like. There's some missing teeth right over here. Not too sure. Maybe it's more accurate this way. Okay, this seal of the Spinosaurus, according to Abraham reconstruction, the middle portion should be slightly concave, like this. It shouldn't be like a rounded circle. It should be like a curve inwards coming up again over here. Okay, and it should be like quadrupedal, which means walking on 4 legs. So you guys see, yeah, maybe this is also a quadrupedal Spinosaurus. I'm not too sure. So once again, wear and tear at the tip of the tail. Not sure if it's just me or does this like happen to every Schleich dinosaur toys. If you guys collect Schleich dinosaur toys, do let me know whether your toys suffer like wear and tear like this. So I really try my best to handle them with lots of care. This is a 2014 model. There's an older version of the Spinosaurus with like a very dull mix of brown colors. Wow, I am already like 20 minutes into this video. Oh my goodness. I'm not too sure that you guys like me to talk for so long, but this is how I do my videos. And this one right over here is known as the Amargasaurus, a prehistoric flying reptile which looks pretty amazing. You can see the muscles right over here. Some very nice feather details, nice paintwork. Not sure how they did this. To flip it over, you can see like the chest muscles. Okay. And this is a model from 2014. Pretty cool. You can move around the mouth, the jaw. Some nice details on the tongue. Feathered details. Pretty cool. I've used this in many of my videos. Yes! I have some smaller stuff to show you guys. We have a baby T-Rex. How cool is this and how cute is this little fella? So this came together with the Schleich Advent calendar, which also contains an ammonite, an Archaeopteryx, and some other prehistoric marine creatures. So basically that's all. Can you guys let me know which one is your favorite from my collection? From me, if I have to pick one, I'm gonna pick Therizinosaurus, as I totally fell in love with that model, when I saw it, years ago. And the next one, I'm gonna pick the T-Rex. Okay, it's definitely not accurate. It's pretty weird looking, but it holds some memories to me, and I feel it looks pretty good in a way. So yes, that's all. Let me know what other videos you guys want me to make. If you managed to make it to the end of this video, just want to say a huge thanks to you guys. You guys are the reason why I make these videos. Please let me know in the comments what video you want me to make on Sunday. You want like a superheroes movie or superheroes video? I have plenty of superhero action figures to show you guys. Or you want me to make like a total toy collection video of a Triceratops, dinosaurs and animals? I'm gonna put the poll right over here, so vote right over here. I want to see you guys, what do you guys prefer? Okay, let me know in the comments. I will look at it once I wake up from my sleep after uploading this video. Okay guys, so that's all. Thanks for amazing support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. If you're new here, I upload dinosaur videos every day, so make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon to receive notifications. And if you are a dinosaur already, please like the video, okay, share it, leave me a comment, and I will definitely reply to you. Thanks for amazing support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. But before you go, click right over here. This is the previous video, check it out. Other videos right over here. Thanks for your amazing support, all you dinosaurs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna pack my dinosaur ties right now.